Arthur Nofi Fitness here, and today we're cranking the heat literally. Let's talk sauna for lifters. Blood pressure, stress, sleep, recovery, and where it actually fits so you get the upside without torching tomorrow's training. No fee, no BS, just gains. First, why the hype? Sit in a hot room and your heart rate climbs like easy zone cardio, blood vessels open, sweat pours, and a busy nervous system finally lets go. People walk out loose, calmer, and most nights sleepier. There's a reason lifters and endurance folks keep co-signing this. It feels good now, and done regularly, it trends your whole system toward less tight, more tolerant. That's the wellness piece people rave about. Lower perceived stress, easier bedtime, and a mood reset that doesn't require caffeine or screens. Under the hood, heat is a training signal. Your body reacts to sustained warmth by nudging plasma volume up, getting better at pushing blood to the skin, and handling heat stress with less drama next time. That's why endurance athletes treat sauna like a sneaky engine. Upgrade heart feels steadier in hot conditions. Pace falls off less when the temperature climbs, and recovery between efforts feels less brutal. For lifters, you'll notice a different flavor of benefit. You rack your last set and your joints feel like they want gentler movement and warmth. Sauna gives you that without more impact. Now the question you actually care about: does sauna help or hurt muscle growth? Unlike ice baths, heat doesn't mute your hypertrophy signal in the same way. The concern after lifting isn't, "this will erase my session." The concern is dehydration and fatigue. If you train hard, then immediately sweat out another liter in the hottest room in the building, you've just made tomorrow's session pay for today's ritual. So it isn't sauna is bad for gains. It's sauna plus sloppy hydration is bad for your next workout. Separate those and you'll see the difference fast. That's where sauna periodization makes sense. Use heat to support the goal of the day, not to fight it. Post-cardio is prime time. You've already stressed the engine, add a short, controlled heat exposure, and you reinforce those cardiovascular and thermoregulatory adaptations. You walk out warm, loose, and calm, great combo for evening recovery. Keep it modest so you're not turning a simple 30-minute run into a dehydration event. Think of it like a cool down with an attitude. Post-lift can work, but be intentional. If the day was high-volume legs and you're a heavy sweater, get fluids and electrolytes in first, give yourself a short buffer, then keep the session conservative. The goal is to leave feeling better, not to set a personal best in how long can I suffer. If you're in a peak hypertrophy block where you're chasing measurable progress lift to lift, put sauna on separate days or later in the evening. You'll still get the stress relief and sleep benefit without taxing the session you actually care about. On rest days, sauna is free money. No competing training signal, just nervous system downshift and a gentle cardiovascular nudge. A lot of lifters fall in love with this slot. Late afternoon or early evening, 10 to 20 minutes, easy breath through the nose, walk out mellow and ready to sleep. Let's talk practicals, so you can actually do this without turning it into a second job. You don't need to cosplay a finished lumberjack. Aim for a repeatable, sustainable exposure that leaves you calmer, not wrecked. For most people, that's 1 or 2 rounds of roughly 10 to 15 minutes in a traditional hot room, with a short cool rinse or air break in between if you're doing a second round. If you're newer, start shorter and warmer rather than longer and scorching. You're training your heat tolerance, you're not auditioning for a stunt team. Hydration is the difference between this helps and why does my next workout feel like a hangover. Before you enter, be not thirsty. After you exit, replace what you lost: fluids plus electrolytes, not just water. A pinch of salt in your post-sauna drink and potassium-rich foods later in the day go a long way. If your morning scale weight is consistently down after sauna nights and your training feels flat, you're under-replacing. Fix that first, then judge the tool. What about infrared versus traditional dry heat? Both can make you feel looser and calmer. Infrared tends to run cooler air temps with a deep warmth feel. Traditional dry runs hotter air with quick sweat. If your gym has only one, use what's there. If you have a choice, pick the one you can stick to consistently without dreading it. Consistency beats protocol perfection. Sleep is the quiet superpower of sauna. A well-timed session can make falling asleep easier and pull some tension off your system, especially if your evenings are wired from screens or stress. The trick is to finish far enough from bedtime that your core temperature can drift down naturally. For most people, that means at least an hour, often 2 before lights out. Finish warm, shower off, hydrate, dim the house, done. Let's slot this into a lifter's week so it's not theoretical. After an easy cardio day, short sauna, relax, rehydrate, this is the sweet spot. After an upper body lift, optional, keep it modest and drink before you sit. After a heavy lower day, either skip or delay and shorten, or push sauna to tomorrow and make it a true recovery feature. On a rest day, enjoy it and sleep like a human. When life stress spikes, a brief session away from training can do more for your next workout than another caffeine bomb. That's periodization, choosing where heat serves the plan instead of stepping on it. A quick reality check on body composition. Sauna isn't fat loss, it's a water weight flush with a pleasant afterglow. If you're cutting, heat can make you feel better and sleep better, which indirectly helps adherence. The fat loss comes from the boring basics: protein, calories, steps, training quality. Use sauna to keep the machine running smoothly, not as a calorie strategy. Safety talk without the lecture. If you have blood pressure issues, heart disease, or you're pregnant, talk to someone qualified before you start. Don't go in lightheaded, don't compete with your buddy on how long you can last, and don't stack a miserable hot room onto a day when you already cooked yourself in the sun. Head stays above water if you're doing contrast, breathe normally, and leave when you stop feeling in control. You're here to lift tomorrow, not to collect sauna war stories. Now let's address the gym floor myths. Sauna after lifting spikes growth hormone, bro, so it's anabolic. Acute hormone blips are not the same as long-term hypertrophy. What you can count on is how you feel and perform session to session. If your hydration and recovery are on point, heat can make you feel restored and sleep more deeply. That helps training quality over time, and training quality is what builds muscle. Another one, sauna before lifting warms you up. It does, but it also dries you out. If you must, keep it short and gentle and still do your normal movement prep. Don't be the guy trying to front squat on low fluids because he cooked himself for 20 minutes beforehand. Here's the signal to take with you. Sauna is a tool that reinforces the qualities you want as a lifter: calm between storms, better sleep, a body that handles stress with less complaint. Its superpower is not magic hormones, it's the way it nudges your cardiovascular and nervous systems towards steady. If muscle is your North Star, keep heat away from the exact window when your body needs to process the growth signal. If readiness, mood, and sleep are your priorities, especially on cardio days or rest days, use heat like a professional. Brief, consistent, hydrated, and boring in the best way. Do that for a few weeks and you'll notice the difference. Your temper is lower, your sleep hits deeper, your engine feels smoother in hot gyms. And because you didn't try to be a hero with time and temperature, your bar speed and set quality don't pay the price. That's the whole point. Use the tool and keep the gains. No fee, no BS, just gains.